Hey everyone, today we are going to go over the major road bike types out there. We all know these bikes are made to go fast, but there are degrees of fastness. Unfortunately, faster bikes generally come at the price of comfort, right? So faster the bike, the less comfortable it is. But I'll let you be the judge of it. Let's get started. Tri-bikes. This is at one end of the spectrum. They are considered the fastest to get you from point A to point B. Ridden by triathletes who prize speed over everything else, the bike is the physical embodiment of speed. Right? These things go fast. These bikes are very aerodynamic, and they also position the rider into an equally aerodynamic position. Next up is aero road bikes. These bikes look more like your traditional road bike with an aero bend. The frames are definitely aero. A telltale sign is the rear wheel will be cut into the seat tube. The front fork will be fairly steep, allowing for a razor-sharp, twitchy handling. Definitely more comfortable than a tri-bike by leagues, but make no mistake about it, you will feel every pebble on the road, much like you would driving around in a Porsche. Race road. This is your prototypical road bike. Fast, great handling, relatively comfortable. This bike still requires a fair amount of flexibility. Think hands down to your feet while keeping your knees straight. It also demands a fair amount of core strength, right? We're talking about sit-ups here. Most of the Tour de France, actually most road bike races are done on this class of road bike. Endurance road is next. The most popular road category for us mere mortals, if you will. These bikes are fast, but they really work hard to make sure the rider is comfortable. The frame geometry is much less aggressive. The front fork is now raked, making it slacker. This helps increase the wheelbase. Think of it in terms of a limousine. It allows for a much more comfortable ride. There are all sorts of other words thrown out at this category very liberally, such as compliance, meaning more comfort. You'll see seat posts that are designed like shock absorbers, moving to and fro. Front forks that have shocks built into them, like the Specialized Roubaix. And finally, wider, more voluminous tires, adding more cushion. Finally, we have gravel bikes. This category has come into being in just the last couple of years. These are meant for riding on tougher terrain. It could be ridden on asphalt, don't get me wrong, but it's looking for something a little rougher, such as gravel, and maybe hard-packed dirt trails. These bikes have a wide wheelbase, fairly wide tires, up to 40 millimeters, and disc brakes. This is a supremely comfortable riding road bike. I personally love them. I like describing them as a road bike that mountain bikers would love. There you have it. 5 different road bike categories, each one fairly distinctive from the next. I should mention that there are other categories like cyclocross and touring, but they have become much more specialty products in the last few years. We will cover them eventually, sometime in the future. In the meantime, come on by the store and try them all out. It's one thing to read about them and watch videos. Riding them is an entirely different experience. Thanks for watching as usual, and until next time, take care.